Hello guys and welcome to the Ruse tutorial. When playing this campaign you will learn how to control your forces and your economy, as well as understanding stratagems and military art. You'll find out more about various methods of assault and diversionary tactics, and will be able to organize an effective defense. Naturally, you already have knowledge that will allow you to gain brilliant victories, but it can never hurt to discover new war ruses and use them to crush previously invisible enemies. Well, let's see what it has to teach us. I want to do this campaign, guys, because I also did a beginner guide, and hey, let's start with peace. This tutorial mission will teach you to produce and control units, to build your city and collect resources, to research and develop upgrades. Let's begin, guys. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed this one. Yep. Okay. My king, we're almost there. The town where you will learn the basics of rulership is near. We'll arrive very soon. Then let's not waste time, my friend. Is this yet? Okay, let's speed everything up. Nice, we've got 2 guards over here. Good day, your majesty. We're to escort you to our fine little town. A king needs a proper retinue, and we are honored to serve as such. This is a general, guys. The general is much stronger than an officer. What do we have here? Oh. Some peasants. Some everything. We're doing it on impossible. I wonder what can they teach you on impossible difficulty. Greetings, your majesty. I'm honored to welcome you to my domain. What are you looking at? Never mind, that nothing is produced here. These lazy clowns couldn't be forced to work if salvation of their souls has depended on it. Not like this land offers anything to be produced in the first place. You can't harvest snow in winter here. What about the garrison? They are soldiers, all right. They can't march in line, so what? They know how to hold a pike. That's enough for this backwater wilderness as far as I'm concerned. Listen not to your scheming advisors. I've got enemies everywhere. An honest man's life is never easy. I'm surprised a whole lot of you are not yet running on all 4 here. My king, I apologize you saw this town in such a decrepit state. Appointing this knave a governor was a dire mistake. One that needs to be fixed at once. He ought to be fired immediately. I think he is just dumb. Send this imbecile back home. Let him learn to manage his own estate. His negligence has cost the kingdom dearly. I must make an example of him. Execute the fool. Nice. Okay, they are all working now. In line. My king, we have to clean up the place now. Here come the local peasants. They are very important. It is their job to construct buildings and harvest resources. There are 6 resources in total. Wood, stone, food, gold, iron and coal. You need them all to develop the town and to raise an army. How should I begin? Food is among the most important resources. You should start by building a mill and plowing a field that will supply you with provisions. Food is necessary both to produce new soldiers and peasants and to feed the existing ones. If you run out of provisions, your units will starve and die. Select a proper place to construct a mill. You need plenty of space and flat terrain for the field. Okay, that's the spot. Let's build a mill. Not like that is a lot of space. Personally, I would have built it here, because it's a lot of space here. Okay, we're building a mill. Since this is a guide, I might be allowed to cheat a bit, but fine, let's not cheat. Great, the mill is up and field is planted. Give the seeds some time to grow. Meanwhile, build a storehouse. It will provide storage for wood and stone extracted by your peasants. It is prudent to construct the storehouse as close as possible to forest or quarry. By the way, your food will not be stored in the storehouse. Who wants their bread to come with sand and sawdust? Well, that's just bullshit. Okay, let's build a storehouse. We basically build the storehouse close to the stone and the wood. For every storehouse you build, it will be more and more expensive. The more you build, the more expensive it will be. Now it is time to begin producing the remaining resources: gold, iron and coal. Without coal and iron, your firearms will turn into useless scrap metal. Mineral veins are easy to spot on the surface of rock. Please find an iron, coal or gold deposit and order peasants to build a mine there. Very well, build a mine. Okay, let's build a mine. That's an iron mine. What about the other resources? I do not. Okay, I have that, but that is pretty much what I have. Okay, to build another mine I must search. Now we have sufficient resources to develop the town. My king, please send some peasants to work the fields and grow food to feed our people. Others should be ordered to fell trees to work in the quarry, providing us with wood and stone. Make sure the mine has enough workers as well, and we can start raising garrison. Finally. Okay, train 36 pikemen. Fine. And producing is slightly blah blah blah. Yeah, to produce infinite amount of units, press Control and then click on the unit. These guys are Sweden. They're being made so fast. Okay, let's put these guys to work the field. We need mines. We need to search for mines. We have another problem to solve. At the moment, your soldiers look more like a gang of outlaws. In order to turn them into a proper army, we need to combine them into regiments. They will fight much better and have a more imposing look to boot. To create a regiment, you need an officer and a drummer, along with soldiers themselves, of course. An infantry regiment can line up into 3 formations: rank, column, and square. The choice of a formation depends on the task at the hand. Column is best for assault. Rank formation is most suitable for firing, and square is ideal for defense, especially from enemy cavalry. Let's whip into shape. Okay, I need to make officers. I have the drum. Actually, I have the officers. So I have the officer and the drummer. I click the officer, I make formation. Ta-dam! There I have it. My king, we need more dwelling space to build up our garrison. Soldiers and peasants alike need bunks to sleep on. You cannot hire new people until you can provide them with a roof above their heads. Command your workers to build some houses. I'll get this boy. And I will build some houses. I press shift and then left click. You can queue up to 6 buildings. You can queue 100. But this guy will only build the first 6 orders. And then he will stop like an idiot. Yeah, so there is that. I don't know why there is this rule. I guess just to not lag the game too much. I'm just guessing. My king, sometimes you will be able to produce some resources or another. You'll need to access the market to trade it for other resources. Market prices are not set in stone. The more you sell a particular resource, the lower the price drops. Okay, this is the market. You can trade resources on the market. Well, this hamlet is in good order now, but I fear it hit the limits of its development. The hinterland lacks resources it needs to expand into large city. We can keep exploiting it, sure, but we should consider looking for resources elsewhere. On the other side of the river, for example, command the workers to construct a shipyard. Once it is completed, order some fishing boats. The shipyard has to be constructed by the water, of course. Bring more planks. Yeah, okay. Looks really nice. Let's take this path. We have a lot of food. We shouldn't care about food at all. Now we can make more pikemen. They cost food and iron. Whatever. Yeah. The shipyard gets built really fast, but in reality the shipyard gets built really slowly. It's nice that we can zoom. In Cossack 1, couldn't do that. Okay, fishing boats. Oh my god, it gets built so slowly. My king, we have to scrub the bottom of this poor land in order to expand the network of passages and railroads inside the mines. With this done, the mine could accommodate more workers, increasing its output. Okay. Basically, we will be able to put some more people in the mine. We should improve our food production intensively. Instead of plowing new lands, we can boost the output of existing fields. We will need new agricultural equipment from our blacksmith and improvement of the mill. What are we waiting for? Okay, let's improve the mill. So on the market you can trade. Let's trade some food. I know, 100 food for 7 gold. Bam, there you have it. Now that we have boosted our economy and stocked up resources, we can begin a reform of our army. To make out the most from our men, we need to train and drill them. Brave and skillful soldiers fight better and scatter numerous yet untrained mobs with ease. It is better to maintain a small but professional standing army than a horde of green recruits. As the Romans used to say, men become brave through training and force of discipline. Indeed, the professional soldiers of Rome crushed many a horde of barbarian militiamen. Research available upgrades. Okay, we can research and make our units better. We can put some more people in that mine. Bam, 5 more. My king, disaster struck. There is fire in the smithy. Send peasants to douse the flames out before it burns to the ground. Least we'll have to build a brand new one. Okay. Let's make the upgrades. They walk like chickens. Oh, now they actually walk like Naruto. Naruto when he's running. Like I said before, my king, this land is poor and we need a better place for a proper city. Let's count on the other side of the river. To cross this obstacle we will need a ferry, and our shipyard is capable of producing it. Okay, let's produce a ferry. My king, our ferry is ready for the maiden voyage. Use it to transport peasants and soldiers on the other side of the river. Send them out to look for a good place to build a city. One rich with resource deposits when you found one. Order to build a town center. It will serve as a heart of the city, providing us with housing to recruit more peasants and with storage for resources collected by our workers. Okay. Okay, we're getting them there. Let's put some more, man. Whoa, why did I get this? I'm a bit scared now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everyone. Oh my god, guys, Christmas is coming. What a thought, huh? Okay. Let's move on. There's no more room for anyone. I didn't pick the general. He might be upset. Loading is the ferry, blah blah blah. You can hire workers out of town and transport your soldiers and peasants across the river and found a new city there. Okay. Let's get going. It takes some time. It takes some time until they get out actually. Okay, we have to build a new city. There. Not sure if the new city implies, I don't know, having more buildings. My king, you should note how various buildings of your city need one another. Some of them can't be constructed for as long as others are missing. You cannot build a barracks without a blacksmith, for instance. Besides, some buildings just cannot function properly without others. Imagine you have built a barracks and begun raising an army, then somehow lost the smithy in process. Your barracks is still there, but you cannot train more soldiers until a replacement blacksmith is available. Your learning amazes me, my friend. I'm lucky to have an advisor like you. No cheating me. Let's build a farm as well. Let's build the barracks. I shouldn't have built the barracks here. Storehouse. I'm just building everything I can. There will be some buildings have progressive, for example, transport your soldiers and peasants across the river and found a new city. So is the city found? I guess I have to build all this things. Pretty much. My king, sound the alarm. Some people were spotted and they are clearly not our men, and their intent is anything but benign. We should protect ourselves. Okay, we have the upgrades pretty much done. Let's build a freaking mine. Oh, I forgot I have this, guys. Are you alright, my king? We have beaten them away. God be praised. These scoundrels could do much harm. Have you noticed some buildings and peasants can be captured when there are no soldiers nearby? Mills and mines left unguarded, for instance. Yes. Right, send men to patrol around our storehouse, mines and mills. However, it only helps against lone soldiers. We need to do better to be safe from significant enemy forces. Let's erect a palisade. Well, to be fairly honest with you guys, the palisade is useless. Because it can be taken down extremely easy by the enemy. My king, there is a way to raise an army quickly by hiring some mercenaries, of course. They are not as good as professional soldiers and they cost a lot of gold, with their price increasing with each warrior already enlisted. Worse yet, if you ever run out of gold, they will mutiny and start fighting against us. Still, if you are pressed for time to raise an army of your own, soldiers of fortune should suffice. You need to build a diplomatic center to hire them. Okay, actually, right now, it's pretty desperate time. We need to destroy enemy buildings, and while our brave soldiers are a bane of enemy cavalry and infantry, they are powerless when facing walls of stone. We need cannons, but for now there is no time nor funds to acquire them. It is better to wire off some gold and hire bowmen. They are capable of destroying enemy buildings with flaming arrows. Fine. Okay, so I built the walls with some gaps, of course. Couldn't be otherwise. Keep making units. Is this an army or something? Why can't I delete them? Must come back with a ferry, and I must make some archers. And there is that. Okay guys, let's build some more town centers. Yeah, I'm gonna need, actually this amount of archers is perfect. Bam, you also go there, bro. I could make more ferries actually, but it's okay. Always be happy for what you have. Oh, screw it. I cannot delete the freaking wall, but I must build a gate. Let's go with our pikemen and destroy that. This guide actually takes a while. I didn't expect that. I guess there are some walls from the enemy. Okay, that is enough. Alright. To destroy that house, I'm gonna need this unit. The archers, actually. It's the maximum speed, guys. I don't have enough dwellings anymore. Okay, the archers arrived. It's time to step back. Okay, and the building is losing health. The archers are very efficient, guys. I never question their efficiency when it comes about destroying buildings. They are pros. And after some point, the enemy structures are just losing health by themselves. There you go. Okay. Now that hunger and enemy troops pose no threat to the city, it is time to think about science. I suggest to build an academy. It will allow you to make certain upgrades and research new technologies, allowing you to boost the production and efficiency of your economy and the martial prowess of your troops. Besides, you need academy to produce officers and drummers. It's 17th century. And an officer is supposed to possess wide-ranging knowledge from all walks of life. Let's build a freaking academy. The academy takes some time to build. Okay, I have it. Having construction 2,000 research to upgrade. My king, you have learned much. You know how to produce resources, how to build cities, and how to raise armies. When the storehouses are full of supplies and the borders are secured by reliable troops, there is a golden opportunity to develop science. So many wondrous discoveries were achieved by our learned men, and how many more still await ahead. What will the coming century bring? What kind of arms will bear the armies of tomorrow? How could our noble ancestors, who used to fight armor and mounted, imagine to the accomplishments of infantry made of commoners armed with muskets? And what kind of weaponry will be invented by some cruel genius in years to come? My friend, I'm honored to have a man like you for my advisor. Thanks for your service. This is it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And also check out g2a.com. They're my official sponsor. If you use the SHD code, you can get 3% cashback. Link in the description. Bye bye.